lovies, it's Cherie. Happy Monday! Whee! I thought I'd do a get ready with me because I haven't done one in mucho weeks. Let's spray some George's aloe. I don't have any coffee today because unfortunately we're out of milk and I just not hardcore enough to drink it black. Just choked. See, I need a beverage. How was your 4th? Mine was good. We went to Alabama where my mom lives to see her, and we got to hang out with some family and eat a lot of yummy food that I now have to swim extra laps for, and we had fun. It was good. I didn't see any fireworks, unfortunately. Well, I did see one on our way home from the 4th of July party or whatever. Someone in the very far distance was shooting them off and I saw one little burst, but that was it. So that was my only 4th of July disappointment. I'm using my Pixie eye primer. But I had a lot of fun. I always love going to visit my mom. And I'm so proud of myself because I was around all that yummy food and I didn't eat any bread. I stuck to my gluten-freeness. I feel like I should get like a coin or something. Like I resisted the temptation. I did have one bite, like this big, of peach cobbler, but that's because I cannot not take a bite of my mom's peach cobbler, but I did not eat a serving, so I feel good. I feel good. So I've stuck to my gluten-freeness. I think this is going on week 3 or 4, and I'm feeling so much better. I'm sleeping better. My skin is clearing up. Like, this is starting to heal. It's all flat. It's just gotta heal up. My stomach feels better. I'm just feeling good without all of those yuckinesses in my life. What am I doing? Oh, I'm concealing. Get ready with me's are hard for me because you know what? I'm gonna use this. I'm trying to use up some of my things that I just don't really like. This is the Jane Iredale Circle Delete. This is the very first under eye product that I ever purchased. And I mean, it's not like terrible, it's just not great. And it's really expensive. So I'm trying to use it up. I would say, I don't know. I like it. It just super creases. But then again, I have found that every natural under eye super creases on me. So I'm just a creasy person. Creasy. What else is going on? I got a lot to do today. This is not how I usually put on concealer. This smells weird. It smells like something I've smelled before. A food item. But anyway, I got a busy day. I'm going out to the local farm that I found to pick up some milk and some meat and some veggies. Our garden's doing really awesome, but right now the only vegetables we have are squash, tomatoes, and I think we'll have eggplant this week, but you know, I need to beef up our veggie game, so I'm gonna pick up some stuff that they might have and get some milk. A company called Firestarter Cosmetics was nice enough to send me some samples of theirs to try. This is their card. They have really pretty pigments, so she sent me 6 samples in little baggies, so I'm going to try some of their colors. So this will be like a first impressions, and then after I use them for a little bit more, I'll do like an official review. But we'll see how they go. I bought all these sunglasses while I was there. I have a sunglasses problem. But I don't know where to put them, so I stuck them in here yesterday. Here's another pair. I have another pair in my car. What? I don't know. Issues. I just got too much stuff is the problem. Okay. So yeah, so I gotta go out to the farm, and then unfortunately my swim class is canceled until, she said either Wednesday or Friday because she's on vacation, and I really hate that because I really have to stick to like a schedule if I'm gonna be like working out, because I very easily get unmotivated and like just stop doing it. So I'm really trying to stay motivated. So they have a night class that is Zumba, so it's like dancing and swimming. It's swim dancing. So I'm gonna try and go to that one tonight. I don't know if I'll talk myself into it. It's at like 7 p.m., which, you know, for normal people is probably an excellent time, you know, but for me it's like right when my husband's like, hey, where's dinner? So I might try and go tonight just because I really want to keep that whole rhythm going of me going every other day. What else? Did we do anything fun? Me and my mom went shopping on Saturday before our second, like, you know, 4th of July round 2 party. And, we went to Whole Foods, and their Whole Foods in Alabama is, like, ginormous. Unfortunately, I was so used to, like, having Whole Foods and, like, health food stores and, you know, really good vitamin shops and, like, all these awesome, great places to get fresh, like, organic, wonderful food, when I lived in the city. And now that we're out here, we're our only source of that. Like, we only have normal people grocery stores. There is a farmer's market that is every Saturday that's, like, 30 minutes from here, but it's very limited vendors. So, I mean, you have to get there super early or everything's gone. So, you know, I really miss being near, like, a Whole Foods or a something. There was this great one right next to where I used to work called Savananda, and it was just this nice vegan health food store, so everything in there was like GMO free and like you could trust everything in there. I just loved it. I'm gonna use this color called Yellow Snow, which I just think is funny. I love the names of her stuff, and it's just like a light, it looks kind of matte, but I don't know, we'll see. Matte kind of yellow. She sent me all sort of bright or funky colors, so. Oh, it's very light, so it's not too yellow. But anyway, so I really liked going to Whole Foods. Unfortunately, we were in a hurry, so I didn't get to look around at the cosmetics, which is what I was really wanting to look at, but we were running late, and my mom and I are super excitable, and my mom was getting a little bit excited because we were running late, so she was like, da, 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 da. And I could not find, like, to save my life, I could not find gluten-free hot dog buns, so I ended up getting these, like, baguettes that looked like French baguettes, and I just cut them in half and made them, like, hot dog sized. They were, like, $8. Gluten-free is such a racket because they know how desperate you are to taste familiarity of the delicious breads. It's just not fair. Alright, so on my outer corner, I'm going to use this color called Love Bites, and it's this really pretty shimmery kind of blue. Ooh! I'm trying to use the same brush. I'm trying not to get too crazy because I don't want to show up at the farm being like, hi! Going to the club later. What else is new? So yeah, stuck to my gluten-freeness, super proud of myself. My husband was really nice. He said that, you know, he didn't eat any bread either, just sort of in support of my gluten-freeness. So we both were gluten-free while we were at the party. He didn't torture me by eating, you know, hot dogs in front of me. Because I really do, like, you know, going to family functions, man, is hard when you're trying to stick to something like a food allergy, you know? And so he was really nice to support me in that. And then he told me on his way home from the party, because he went home a day earlier than I did, he said he stopped and ate, like, hamburgers so he could eat some bread. And I said, that's okay. I don't know how I do this, but always on this eye, on my left eye, I always, somehow the brush goes in farther than I want it to, but on this eye it's always perfect. So I always have to add more lighter color on this eye. Who knows where thoughts come from. That's a really pretty blue. It's just a light, I mean, I'm sure you could build it up, but sorry. Alright, and then in my crease, I'm going to use this like purpley gray color called Detonated. Ooh, it's like a dark, like smoky purple gray. Yeah, smoky purple gray. What else happened this weekend that was exciting? Not a whole lot. I mean, just 4th of July family stuff. Hanging out with people. Enjoying the Alabama. I did get to swatch my mom's Naked 2 compared to the one I got from Silk Naturals. And I posted a photo of it on my Instagram. I'll see if I can figure out how to insert that in this video. I haven't figured that out yet. But the colors are really similar, but I really think that I prefer the Silk Naturals colors. There's one or two that are slightly different. I mean, you know, you have to really be looking to tell that they're slightly different, but the Silk Naturals one is different in a better way, if that makes any sense. This is really pretty too. So far, I like these. They're, I'm gonna have to try them without maybe a base on, or like a base. I put like a sheer base color shadow on first, so I think it might be muting the colors a little bit, but I mean that's kind of what I want right now. But I'll have to see. They blend pretty well. I think I like it. What else? Our garden's got lots of good stuff coming up in it. We have a lot of squash. We bought, or Chris, he ordered these squash, I think last year, that are called Zephyr squashes, and they're tie-dyed. They're yellow on the, no, they're yellow on the end and green on the top, so they're tri-colored. No, that's three. They're dopes colored. But they're really pretty. I mean, they taste like a normal squash. I just always like interesting looking vegetables. I really want to grow purple carrots. We can't seem to grow carrots, but I would like to grow purple carrots. Alright, so those are the shadows. I dig them. The other colors she got me were this really pretty green that I'm going to have to come up with. The name of it is Living Room Left and Right. I don't know. But it's like a Mountain Dew kind of color. And then the other one she got me is called Azure Sky. This one's really pretty. It looks like it's got a nice pearl finish to it. It's a pretty blue. This one looks really nice for summer. And then she gave me this one. Apparently they have these colors called misfit colors, and it's when they do a mix that didn't quite turn out right, but they, you know, don't want to not sell it, but you can't get the color replicated. So, you know, you can buy their mistakes, but you don't, if you love it, it's gone. But this is a misfit color, so it doesn't have a name, but it's just this nice matte orangish brick red. So I'm interested in that one too. She's got some really cute stuff. So there's my eyeballs. I'm gonna prime my face. It's been so long since I've done a get ready with me, I feel like awkward about it. So I am reading Harry Potter for the first time. I know. I had this thing where I don't like to like jump on like book bandwagons, like popular book bandwagons. I'm so cool. And this is gonna sound like snobby when I say it, but like I am a big Twilight fan, but I read all the books way before there was like a huge rigmarole about it and way before the movies. And I actually picked it out of a display just because of the cover art. I really loved that like apple, and then I fell in love with the book, and then I was like waiting for every single one to get re-released. And True Blood, you know, I read all the Sookie Stackhouse novels before the show came out, and now I love the show even more because I read the books first. But Harry Potter, I don't know, I liked the movies okay, I just never super got into it. But I've started reading Harry Potter and I really like it. I mean, it's super cute, very whimsical, not exactly what I was thinking it was going to be in my brain. You know, and I just kept saying, oh, well, you know, what am I doing? I was like, you know, you don't need to read it. It's, you know, it's just one of those wizardy novels. But I really like it. I am trying to use up my Honeybee Gardens Geisha. I have hit pan. This is the first foundation. I hardly ever finish a foundation, ever. I usually, because I keep moving on to other foundations, even if I really like something. But this is the first one that I've hit pan on and am continuing to use. So I really like this one, and I have the one color darker than that, Supernatural, that I want to start using because I want to use it up before fall. And this one I've had since February. I think this was one of the first foundations I bought. I'm shaking my whole table, sorry. But I really like this foundation. I like the finish. It doesn't oxidize on me. It doesn't look cakey. It does wear off like right in like my nose area, but that's because I scratch my nose all the time. I have allergies, so my nose gets itchy. What else is going on in my life? I think September, maybe August, I'm gonna do a no-buy. I need to weed through some product, but I've got a couple of things that I want to get before I do that. And I don't want to say I'm going on a no-buy and then break my no-buy, so I'm gonna try to stick to it. Yeah, I just love the finish of this. I love powder foundations in general, especially in the summer. I really love a cream or a liquid foundation in the like fall and winter, just because I feel like that extra moisture kind of helps my face. But in the summer, I am all sorts of like greasebally and gross, and I just want some powder up on my face. Whenever I do get ready with me's, I do everything out of order because I can't focus on more than one thing at once. Because I'm crazy. You know, I'm going to do this Project 10 Pen thing. I'm going to sit here today and I'm going to come up with at least 10 products that I am going to use every day until I'm rid of stuff, because I'm starting to feel like a hoarder. Like I've outgrown all of my pigment containers for storage. I can fit no more in any of my containers. So I'm actually trying to come up with a better way to store them and not in those little craft boxes. If you saw my makeup collection video, I'm like starting to like be disgusted with myself. Like I have too much makeup and I really need to start doing tutorials or something because there's just so much. I'm using my Perk blush from Breesia, which I just love for like an everyday color. I'm really gonna get this in the big size. I traveled with it this weekend, so it's kind of everywhere right now. I'm trying to clean off the sides. See that Jane Iredale? It's already creasing. But it's not just her. Every under eye concealer that I use that's natural creases on me instantly. It's like you get 2 minutes of pretty under eye and then it's creased up. I don't know what it is. It must be my eyeball, but it's annoying. So anybody out there using under eye concealer that does not crease, I want to conceal like whatever little bit of you know, I'm tired is there, and then I also want to brighten. So that's the kind of concealer I'm looking for. I like products that are multi-purpose, so like I would really love it if it was a product I could use as also like a pimple cover-upper. What's that word? I don't know. I'm using my Pumpkin and Poppy Oak Bark Contour Powder, which I really think is more of a fall thing, but I love it so much I just keep using it. And I have all of these wonderful bronzers that I should be using because it's summertime, and I just keep forgetting because I love this one so much I just always reach for it. But I love it because it just kind of gives me like a natural little flush of contour. It's not like, you know, I enjoy my paleness and I want to kind of keep it that way. Things are getting shaky. What else is new? I tried to talk my husband into letting me get a Mastiff this morning. I don't know what it is, but it's probably because I'm PMSing, but I'm just super squishy with animals lately. I don't know. I almost think I need to like delete my Facebook like 1 week out of the month because I just like I want to bring all of them home. And there was like this little, well, he's not little, he's huge, but this Mastiff that they're trying to find a home for. A friend of mine, they're sending him to the shelter today, so they're trying to find him a home. And I was like, can we get a Mastiff? He's so beautiful. And my husband's like, no, we have enough for our children. But I would have all the dogs if I could. And then, I don't know, I had no idea that they use dogs for animal testing. I mean, animal testing is bad all around, but I just cannot even picture anyone thinking it's okay to like use a puppy or a dog as like a testing thing, you know? I mean, I don't think you should test on rats either, but just puppies to me and dogs, and they're like people, you know, they have little souls and little personalities, and I just can't picture it. But anyway, I saw a video that had to do with that project, and it just broke my heart. I was crying in my living room. I told my husband, I was like, we need a beagle, we need to rescue one. And I was like, they don't even have names, they have numbers. And, you know, my husband's like, I know, I'm sorry. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I've never been pro animal testing, but the more that comes out about it, and the more I get into this, you know, the more natural way, and the more I research companies and the things that they do, it makes you untrusting, and it makes you question everything that you're putting on your face, and it makes me mad and sad, and I just don't understand. I mean, we have such awesome technology. I don't even understand why animal testing is needed anymore. You know? I mean, they're testing on products that have been tested already. Like, you know, this item works. We don't need you to do that anymore. You know, you've already killed plenty of animals to find that out. There's no need to continue. I just think in this day and age, it's not even there's not even an excuse. Like, there's nothing. And it just pisses me off because I think so many people are either uneducated about it, like I was, or they don't care and they don't want to hear about it. It just makes me mad. Mad! Angry face! So anyway, so I'm really starting to try and do more research on products. I mean, I already don't buy much commercial makeup products, but I don't know. I feel duped. I feel duped by cosmetic companies. I feel duped by our government and our food. I just feel like there's some nasty shit going on out there, and nobody is looking out for anybody else except for number one, and it's all about the dollars. And, you know, I just think it's mean. Why is everybody so mean? What else do I need on my face? I'm gonna do some oceanic liner today. I'm feeling a little creamy. That sounded gross. Sorry. But yeah. So, I don't know. I wish I could get involved with some kind of like rescue group, or because you know, I have time to volunteer, so I'm gonna start kind of looking into that, like see if there's anything in my area that I can start looking into to help. I know we have at least one shelter here, but I'm not sure. Although honestly, if I worked at a shelter, my husband would probably divorce me because I would bring home every little baby. I'd be like, it's okay, we'll take it home. We got it. But yeah. So, I don't know where that rant came from or where we're going from that. I just stuck my brush into my liner and it had brown on it, so now I'm trying to clean it up. Meow, 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 meow. I gotta clean my house today. I can't stand going out of town when my house is dirty, and I sort of cleaned it before we left, but then we got crunched for time, and then my sweet dear husband was here by himself, so it's a mess. Or a mess in my book. I'm using the Oceanic Cream Liner. It's just this beautiful, like, gorgeous blue. Let me use my little mirror. But anyway, so I just need to clean up a little bit, and I want to organize. I feel like I just have too much stuff. I want to organize my guest room. I want to organize my guest room. I need to clean out the guest room closet. Do you have areas in your house that just become like the catch-all of all the crap that's in the house? That would be my guest room. My guest room closet, if I can't find a place to put something and I need it gone, I just throw it in there. So, the guest room closet is like the point of no return. I haven't used cream liner in so long that it feels weird. It feels weird to apply it, not it feels weird to wear it. So yeah. Sorry, new subscribers. I have really long get ready with me's. The farm I'm going to get our milk I've been looking for a good source of milk for a while. When we lived in town, they had a farmer's market, and it wasn't raw milk, but it was non-homogenized. Is that how you say that word? So it was at least a little bit closer to pure, and it still had the cream top and everything. But since I've moved here, you know, we just got normal grocery stores, so there's none of that. So I've been on the hunt for raw milk, but unfortunately it's illegal in Georgia to sell it for human consumption, which is a whole nother can of worms, because I don't understand how a government can tell me what I'm going to put into my body. I don't understand. I mean, I get that they're worried about, you know, health and stuff like that, but I will gladly sign a waiver that says I am aware of the risk, and I feel much more comfortable putting this milk that's straight out of the cow into my body than I do putting this chemically altered and sad cow-ridden crap into my body that you provide for $8 a gallon. So we've been looking for a place for a while, so now we've got milk for our dogs that we're gonna buy for our dogs to drink in their coffee every morning. And it's super nice, you know, places like that are few and far between. I so support, you know, buying local and supporting local farmers and stuff like that, because, you know, they're gonna be extinct in a little while. Hopefully by the time they're extinct, we'll be self-sufficient. That's our goal, is we don't want to have to go anywhere if we don't need to. We can just hunker down and provide everything for ourselves. We're really trying to look into getting solar power for our house. That's probably on like the 5 to 10 year plan. Solar power is expensive, but it's so worth it. And right now we have a well, which was one of my criterias for house hunting, was I wanted a well. But the well is run on our electricity, so if we don't have power, we don't have water, which is annoying. Not only because when the power is out, we don't want to not have water, but if we're ever in like a zombie apocalypse situation, I want to be able to live in our little homestead. Trying to use up this mascara, it's starting to dry up. I need to buy another one of these. I really liked this Pacifica mascara, and I mean, it doesn't give me the volume that I want, but it's not terrible. It's definitely the best one, natural one I found. But I just kind of gave up on it and got traditional, like, cruelty-free mascaras. I really want to try the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. I really want to try that one, because it's not, you know, I wonder if Pixie has a mascara. I didn't even look. Pixie's like my go-to store brand, cruelty-free, natural-ish product. They have a lot of good stuff, and they're kind of on the higher end. Like, their products are kind of pricey, but it's worth it. They're paraben-free and sulfate-free, and they have really cute packaging. Which is always a winner for me. Alright, so that's pretty much my face. I'm probably going to put on some lip gloss or something, I guess. If I can find some somewhere. But yeah, so that was my get ready with me. Hopefully it was entertaining slightly. So I'm off to the farm. Ah! Oh, should I close in my eyeballs so you can see the shadow? Ooh. I got a little mascara up here. But I really like the colors. They're light but wearable. And, see, my nose is already itching. And then I really love this cream eyeliner. That's one, I think that's one swipe. I did go back in, like, to try and get into my lash line. But I just love it. But yeah, I really like these colors a lot. Ooh. Alright guys, well I hope you have a great Monday. And I'm hoping to have Trial Talk Tuesday tomorrow. So let's hope that that comes through. I'm going to look for something to talk about. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you later. Bye.